It is finally sunny and somewhat warm here in Georgia. And this today is a house that I'm going to show you. It is in Fort Valley, Georgia, super close to Perry, Georgia, though. And it sits on almost 5 acres. I haven't been in there that much yet, so I'm going to explore it with you because I want to see it the way you see it the first time. And you let me know if you like this content style, because this is the second time I do this. This beautiful home is listed with Elizabeth Sinclair with Real Broker, and I'm going to give you some more details while we walk the outside and then the inside. So let's go. First, as always, we're going to walk the outside. We do have the street all the way up there, so it is fairly secluded. A lot of trees. Of course, we don't have the leaves out yet, so it's not as secluded, but as soon as the leaves come back on the trees, this is a private oasis. We do have a pond up front on this beautiful property, which is super nice. And then we got this gorgeous home over here that was built in 2021, and it sits on 4.97 acres of land. And we walk through it and see all the stuff that it has to offer. First of all, beautiful, beautiful front porch over here. And we got the hardy board exterior combination with the brick over here. Makes it have that farmhouse feel, and you got a beautiful front porch. And we go back to that when we get closer to the house or towards the interior. You got this front pond over here going around, gutters and downspouts. And gutters and downspouts here in Middle Georgia is something that you don't see very often. Somehow they don't put them on. Look, there's a crane flying. I don't know if you see that. That was a cool moment. Crawl space entry. And you got a backyard lake here. Literally a backyard lake. We do have a bridge over to a little island over here that then goes to a fire pit. You got your private island in Middle Georgia on a lake here. How cool is that? You do have a bunch of mature trees surrounding the house, which makes this super, super secluded, actually. Got a really, really large wraparound porch that we see here in a second. That is wide open, but you also do have a screened-in portion over here. And again, look at this lot. The neighbor has a boat dock, so you could technically put a boat dock on there. Paddleboard, kayak, and most likely fish over here. This is gorgeous and quiet. Here you see, again, property. There is a real wood fireplace. You can see it on the chimney on the outside. For the cold Georgia days that we actually had recently, extremely cold Georgia days. So that would have been cool, sitting outside, having a fire going in the screened-in porch. Side, you got a garage door entry. You got a 3-car garage with a wide, wide driveway over here. There's enough space. And I cannot say enough about this view over here. It's so peaceful. I mean, I know some people are more like the neighborhood people, but some people, they just want more of that private living in the boonies, or just not as far from all the hustle and bustle. And that's what you get over here. This is a beautiful exterior, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. I love the color combo. What are your thoughts on that? Because I know that white and black is for some people, and for some people it might not be, but this is gorgeous, and you cannot deny that. You got those huge cedar beams up front on the porch, which also make this such an inviting look. By the way, this house is currently listed at $974,900. It has 5 bedrooms, sorry, 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and 4,159 square foot over here. This is quite a property. See the wooden boards up here, which are super cool as well. They give it that rustic look. Real wood shutters and the light fixtures and the fans up on the front. Georgia summers, sipping your tea with the fans up in the heat. This is doesn't get any better than that. Also, I personally absolutely love how they did the front porch with the brick facing upwards. It just looks cool. It just looks good. Also, look at the door. Look at that door. Double doors. There's nothing better out there than double doors, and those are gorgeous with the arch. Now, let's walk in. Coming in into this gorgeous home, we got entryway, and we're gonna do clockwise around the house so you can see every single bit of it, every crevice of this home. Gorgeous detailing in the railings going up the stairs. Cool floors. What do you think about hard surface floors, real wood, or LVP nowadays? What's your thought on it? This also, judges panels make this really pop as well. And then you got these amazing double glass doors, really modern style double glass doors into an office space with a desk area. And this is a really cool space. Enough lighting over here. It says cool, smaller LED lights, which are actually really cool. I love those because you don't see them as much when they are actually off than those huge recessed lights. Double doors over here as well that lead into the living area space. And it gets even wilder on this house because I'm telling you, I didn't see all of it, but just looking through, it is crazy. Look at that. Over here, though, there is a half bath with nice, not glossy granite, which this is absolutely beautiful, in my opinion, personally. You know, this is something that is really, really cool. And then you get into the living area space and half bathroom. It's right here, off of the office space, off of the living room space. So doesn't matter if you're working or you're entertaining, you got a half bathroom right there. Before you get deeper into the living room space, as you can see with all the ceiling and stuff, we'll take a left into the main bedroom area. Look at that. Shiplap wall over here, accent wall, and then you got the hard surface flooring throughout, double doors out into the back, onto the back deck. Waking up to this in the morning, isn't that gorgeous? That's absolutely amazing. This is also a very large main bedroom. This is a king size bed, and you can kind of see how big this room actually is. Also, a super nice fan up there that, from a ratio to size of the room and ceiling to fan, is absolutely great because it's not too small, in my opinion. And then there's me again. Hey. Then we're going to go into the main bathroom. Of course, got the potty area. There is a linen closet within there, which is cool. You got the double vanity over here, which is super stylish. And then you got the freestanding tub. You can look out into your private island over there. Pretty darn cool. And then this bathroom also has a pretty cool walk-in shower. We go around with the shelving, with the seating. Cool thing is, you're not all the way into the shower, but you at the, where you walk in, you turn the water on and then you walk around in the shower. It's pretty cool because it doesn't splash out into the bathroom. So let me know what you think about this shower over here. What do you think about the bathroom in general? And then we do have the closet with beautiful built-ins. And there's no one out there that can tell me wire racks are cool, because they're, compared to this, absolutely not, in my opinion. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous craftsmanship. If you have a lot of shoes, then this would be great. And you got one side and then you got the other side. This is exactly the same, where the shelves here are going to be straightened, and over here there are more for shoes, which you can probably change by just, switch the pins out. But this is a gorgeous walk-in closet. Let me know in the comments below if you like a closet like that, or would love to have a closet like that. And I'll look at that view. If I walk out of the main bathroom into the main bedroom, straight to the back porch for a coffee. That's awesome. Now, this home is highly customized, as you can see. Built-ins in the living room space as well. Same material as the closet built-ins, all matches perfectly. It has that modern but farmhouse style look that blends seamlessly. Seamless into each other. Yeah, nice fireplace over here with brick, some more built in, and then look at those ceilings. Look at those ceilings and that fan. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Double doors again, high double doors. They're not just very low, they're like normal. Everything, all the doors are higher doors in here. Got a lot of natural light flooding in here. And then this opens up really nicely. This is a gorgeous living space, in my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion on that. You got a little closet under the stairs. You got the entryway over here that we've been to. And then this opens up into the kitchen. Look at that. Island perfectly fits 4 seats over here. You do have cabinetry on this side of the island, which is always great to have. Granite countertops. Look at that stove. If you look at that stove, do you not want to start cooking immediately? I mean, this is a statement right there. And then you have this large vent hood in a different color than the others. It really makes it pop. And then also the backsplash, the brick backsplash is absolutely amazing. Look, that vent hood is literally like an industrial grade vent hood under there. No smell in the house. Look at this. Also a light fixture. It's very nice what was chosen for the light fixtures. Got a farmhouse sink porcelain, not the metal ones, and no divider in it. So I personally like when there are no dividers in it, because it gives you a little bit more room to work with off of the kitchen, where you can literally watch everything, entertain, have family, watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. And then you also have the dining room area over here, which is quite nice. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chairs on this large round table. So this dining room area is quite massive. Again, you got double doors over here to the open porch, and then double doors into here, into the screen-in portion. A lot of light, natural light coming in, as you can see. And you still, look at that view from out here, from in here. Pantry. Barn door, slider, that has been in trend for quite a while. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I think this is the perfect fit for what it was used for in this house. It just matches so well. But then you got this pantry. Look at that. This is a dream of a pantry, isn't it? Look at that pantry. Built-ins, countertop, sink, more built-ins. This is such an amazing butler's pantry. This is gorgeous. Like I said, I'm walking through this the first time with you, so I am in awe of how beautiful this house is. So, by the way, if you want to take a look at this house or any other houses in the area, my contact information is below. I would love to show you this in person so you can see how actually gorgeous it is. You got mud bench right off the kitchen with another nice linen closet. And you can see here how tall those doors are actually. And it's not every single door is tall and makes this room open up so much more. And off of the kitchen, you got the mud bench. Of course, you have the garage. We're going to look at that. And then you got this laundry room. Look at that. Porcelain farmhouse sink. Washer and dryer on a pedestal. No more going down on your knees to get the laundry out of the laundry. Or if you have a front loader and you always disliked to get down, kneel to get the laundry out, well, this is perfect. Now front loaders make a lot more sense. What do you think? Would you like that or not so much? But either way, look how big this laundry room is. This is humongous. Got more cabinetry, you can hang to dry, store all your space. You can even use this as an office space over here in the laundry room because you do have the room, and then you have this beautiful view to the front with the pond over there and no one looking into your house. And let me ask you one thing. How do you like the windows the way they are with the two different designs? The bottom clear, and then you have that cross pattern on the top. I think it gives the home so much more charm, especially if you look from the outside. Well, maybe there are some people that don't like it. It actually looks like that the bottom is open, and I think it's really, really cool. Really, really cool how that house was designed. Now, the last room inside on the bottom is the 3-car garage. So, you got a 3-car garage over here. Of course, there are some storage shelving and stuff, but there is a 3-car garage, and this 3-car garage actually has a split unit, so it could be heated or cooled, and it has the door that I showed you earlier to the outside of the backyard. One cool thing is that here are not the regular garage lights. They really thought about brightening this room up with those can lights. You got literally 8 can lights in this garage, making this way brighter than a usual garage is. And it's a 3-car garage. The last one is a little bit shorter than the other two, but that would be perfect for a golf cart or whatever you might have. Maybe a buggy, a razor, who knows? But that would be a cool thing to do and put in here, or all your gear. Or you can make it like the homeowner did and make this like a work area, workbench area. Pretty cool, actually. And then 3 windows that actually let a lot of light in as well over here, again, to the front. It's pretty cool. I personally like this. This is great. This is awesome. This is an awesome property. And I'm glad I'm able to tour this with you and experience it with you the way you would when you first walk through the house, because this is pretty cool. So we do have, you know, the 2 outdoor areas down here that we're going to check out. So we got on the left-hand side, we got this beautiful back porch overlooking the back, let's call it lake, not pond. Let's call it lake. You got the cedar beams, the massive cedar beams over here, stained. Everything is rustic but modern. And those doors are solid wood doors on the main bedroom, here in the living room, here in the dining room. And then you got the same as up in the front. You got that brick showing the outside up, which is really, really such a nice touch on this. What do you like? Would you rather have the concrete down there, or is that brick actually way nicer to have? I want to hear your opinion. They extended the deck, and you got even more space over here to put something out. You got also a door to go into the screened-in porch as well. They did put 3 fans out here, which is super nice to have in the summertime, or as soon as spring hits, because then it starts getting warm where you're like, oh, I need that fan over here. But what do you say about the view? What do you think about that view out here? You can't beat it. In my opinion, can't beat it. For me personally, this would be something where I would live, relax, and love to come home from work and just, you know, turn off that work switch and go into relaxation mode with the family. Absolutely gorgeous. So from this, we're going to walk straight over to this. Another double doors. And we are in they, like I said, solid double doors. And now we are outside in the screened-in area. Look at that. Real wood fireplace. A bunch of can lights up here. The real wood paneling over here. And screened in, because if you are in middle Georgia and you don't have a screened-in porch, at least one, you're missing out. Because as soon as you have that screened-in porch, you know what you were missing before you had one. It is really helpful to have that in the summertime especially, and especially if you are really close to a body of water. We all know you got some flying objects that you don't want to have yourself swarm all the time. But look at this. How do you like that combo between the white hardy boards and then this real wood paneling? Let me know. I'm in awe, to be honest. I mean, I walk through houses a lot of times per day, but this is probably one of the most beautiful ones I've seen in a long time. So again, this is currently listed at $974,900. It is a 5 full bedroom, 6 bathroom with 4,169 square foot on 5 acres, built in 2021. And Elizabeth Sinclair with Real Broker has this listed. So If you're interested, let me know. I would love to show it to you. Stair threads. Carpet or non-carpet? What is the verdict? This is actually amazing. Look how you see the wood grain and stuff. This is absolutely gorgeous. So again, my opinion on this. Upstairs, got an attic access. You got hallway to the right and hallway to the left. So the main bedroom is downstairs. All the other bedrooms are upstairs. So you have 2.5 bathrooms. You have 1.5 bathrooms downstairs, and the rest is also upstairs. So first bedroom upstairs. Look at it. Capped beams. Everything flows from exterior to interior. Everything in here flows. And no carpet so far in this house at all. All hard surface flooring and a lot of windows, letting in a lot of natural light. What I realized while walking through this with you is that the owners really took the can light game to another level. I walked through so many houses, even when I built my house, where I was like, should have put more can lights in there. I think over here in this house, they did such an amazing job with the can lights. Because a lot of times in rooms like this, with those cathedral ceilings, you don't see people put the can lights in there. All you see is the one fan light, and then it's not lit really that much, even though you have a humongous window that lets a lot of light in. But this is genius. This bathroom does have its own full bathroom. It is a tower shop combo, a shower tub combo. Geez. Cool thing is that it is tiled from the tub upwards. You don't see that very often either, because a lot of times you have those fiberglass tubs, they go up here, and this one just looks better if it's tiled up. And this is a grayish tile. I don't know if that comes across the right way in the video. Depends on lighting. You got the shelf, child shower. It just gives it a more luxurious vibe, to be honest, if that is tiled around that tub. This does have a walk-in closet with wire shelving, but hey, as long as the main bedroom has the built-ins, that's all that matters. The kids can have wire shelves. And then you do have an attic access over here. Could potentially put more plywood down and have some more storage, but this is an easy fix if someone wants to have more storage in this house. Then, again, can lights. I mean, look, it's perfect. And the fact that they used the tinier ones that still put out a lot of light, but don't look as chunky as the others, makes this awesome. I'm jealous of the can lights. I'm just saying it right here and there. Look, they got their can light game. So this is a huge bonus room. So we have 5 bedrooms, but we also have this humongous bonus room, as you can see. This bonus room, 2 fans. You'll see this is a ping pong table. Kind of imagine how huge a ping pong table is, even when it's folded up. But this could be an amazing workout room, or an office space, or for the kids, a room to hang out, movie theater, because it's large. It is large, and then you do have those humongous windows letting in an enormous amount of light. And again, you sit here and you have a view. You have a view almost 360 degrees around the house. From this bonus room, we go to the next bedroom over here, which this is so far the smallest bedroom, but it's still a great size bedroom. It's still an amazing size bedroom. Also, beautiful view from here. And this bedroom, actually, you have a linen closet right off the bedroom here. Nice linen closet. And then you do have also the actual closet of the bedroom over here, which is fairly huge for a bedroom that size. And bathroom, full bathroom. It is a shared bathroom. So we got the tile work around it again. Look at that. Those tiles are a little bit bigger, longer, but I feel like it looks better. What is your thought on it? Let me know, honestly, what do you think? I think that looks better. So you got access to the bedroom we just came from, into the full bathroom, and into the hallway. And then across, you got another bedroom over here. This bedroom as well has its own bathroom, with this time no tub and a fully tiled shower over here. Fully tiled shower over here looks pretty similar to the one in the main bedroom as well. I didn't turn on that other light. See, there you go. It's quite a bit brighter. Everything flows here. You do have a walk-in closet over here that has a great size. And then, again, look at this. Cathedral ceilings. Can light placement perfect. And you got this accent wall, which this pops really nice, but it also matches the bed that is in here. So I think this is, I don't even know what to tell you, because I just walked through the house the way you would walk through. I'm seeing this for the first time, and this just makes me speechless. Same large windows to the front. So both of the bedrooms that kind of aim towards the front of the house have those cathedral ceilings with the capped beams in that cedar and the same look throughout the house. Everything that is wood is stained in the same way. No carpet in the house. No carpet whatsoever, which is, for everyone that has allergies, this is the heaven. Then you got the biggest bedroom upstairs, which is quite big, to be honest. This is the size of some homes' main bedroom. Point blank. This is amazing. Size-wise, this is a great size. This has a storage space on the side right here, but this storage space could also be used as, you know, for the kids, for a desk or anything like it, and then leave this as the bedroom. But you have that option. There is a storage space over there, large windows, like I said, letting in a lot of light. And you got this nook, which is really cool, and it does have the attic access over here, some more storage. Also, one thing, spray foam. This insulation keeps the attic almost at the same temperature as the house temperature. There might be a 2 to 3 degree difference in these rooms, but this is the way to go when insulating. So you got two storage closets over here into the attic space. Don't have to probably worry that stuff in the summer is burning up in here, because the insulation is amazing. And then you see this again, how large this room is. And then over here, you see this is the actual closet, but this is such a big closet. That could be closet and the desk area for this house. But yeah, this is the home. So this is a beautiful house in my opinion, and I'm glad that you guys toured it with me. This is listed, as I mentioned, with Elizabeth Sinclair, with Real Broker as well, at $974,900 in Fort Valley. So it is super close to Perry, not too far. So everyone who is moving to Robbins Air Force Base or to Warner Robins in general and wants to live a little bit more secluded lifestyle, this might be a home for y'all. If you want more information, if you want to tour this house or anything and want to see more videos like that, let me know in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next home tour, and hopefully it's gonna be soon, but let's check out this house again from the outside. Look at that. Look at this. It's face tracking me, so it's going, but look at this. Look at this house over here again. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. As mentioned, if you would like to see it in person, I would love to show it to you in person and would like to show you more homes like that. So make sure you follow, subscribe, like this video, comment below what your thoughts are. I'll see you in the next one.